very warm welcome everyone. Hope you are doing great today. We will learn to bake a banana walnut cake today on the gas as well as an oven. Let's start by preheating the tawa and a pressure cooker without the whistle. Just placing it on the tawa and just put the lid now. We'll place the cake tin later. And side by side, I am also setting my oven for preheating for 10 minutes at 180 degrees. So first we grease our tins. I'm using two kind of tins because I will bake on the gas as well as the oven. So you can use any tin, you can use a normal steel container and just grease it with a little oil on all the sides, very nicely, the corners and the sides. We will not use any baking paper or parchment paper today, so we need to dust our tins with a little flour. So once our greased tins are ready, put them aside and we start with our ingredients. We need 3 overripe bananas. As you can see, overripe is necessary for the taste. We need 180 ml of oil, any unflavored oil, refined oil which we have. 1 cup of wheat flour, atta. 170 grams of sugar. Approximately 50 grams of walnut. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Half teaspoon of baking soda. And I will be using 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, which is optional. And if you like chocolate or a little bit of chocolate flavor, you can use chocolate chips as required. Approximately 50 grams of chocolate chips, which is again optional. So let's start by peeling our bananas, and we need to just mash the bananas using a fork. So now we mash our bananas using a fork very well. As we can see, our bananas are mashed. Make sure there are no lumps. Just mash them very well. Now we will add our sugar. Just give it a nice whisk. You can reduce and adjust the quantity of sugar as per the sweetness you need. This is perfectly fine for me. You can just reduce it a little bit because bananas are already very sweet. If you do not like a very sweet cake, you can reduce the sugar quantity by 20 to 30%. That wouldn't affect the texture of the cake. So now here goes the oil. Give it a nice whisk again so that the banana, the oil and the sugar has been mixed very well. Make sure we're doing this in one direction. This helps the cake with a better texture. Now we will add the flour in 2 steps. Mix it well. Once this is mixed well, we'll add the second batch of the flour. I'm adding all of it. Now we can see the batter is kind of ready. So now stop using the whisk and use the spatula. Add the baking powder, baking soda. I'm adding vanilla essence. You can leave it, it's not a problem. Give it a nice whisk, just enough to mix everything. The baking powder and the baking soda makes the cake rise and makes it soft. So make sure to mix it very well. Just in case your bananas are not very ripe, your batter might turn out very dry, you can add a little bit of warm water, lukewarm water, not very hot, to make it into a paste and batter like this, which needs to be a little thick, not very runny or flowy. Now when this is all mixed, I will add the walnuts. I've chopped the walnuts and I'll just keep some to place it on the top. And here goes some choco chips. I have coated the choco chips with little bit of maida so that it doesn't sink down. I'll just give it a nice mix. And here our batter is ready. We have greased our tins already. Now we will pour our batter into the greased tins. Do not overmix after adding the nuts. You can use any other nut you want to. You can use almonds, or you can just leave the walnuts and use only bananas. And here I will pour half the batter in one tin, which will go on the gas in the pressure cooker, and the other half would go in the oven. Pouring the batter directly into the greased tins. You can use any steel utensil. So here both our tins are ready. We give them a gentle tap to even out the batter. Place some walnuts on the top. A little bit onto this. If you want, you can place the chocolate chips also. And here it's all set. Now we'll place our tins in the pressure cooker and the oven. So now we will place the tin in our preheated pressure cooker without the whistle. Just place the lid. Just close the lid without the whistle, and the gas has to be on the lowest flame. We set our timers to 30 minutes. Now we will place another tin. I'm placing the other tin in the preheated oven. This goes in at 160 degrees for 30 minutes, and now we will wait for our cakes to get ready. So now, as we can see, the timer for our oven has gone off. We're taking this out and we just leave this to cool a bit. You can see our cake is done. So as our buzzer goes for this, we will just check our cake. The cake is, yes, this is also done. We switch off the flame and we just take very carefully. Place it on the wire rack and let it cool a bit for 2 minutes, and we will take this out by just turn it. Tap it. Let this cool a bit, and then we can just turn it and the cake would come out well. So here our banana walnut cake is ready. Isn't this very simple, friends? So now I request you all to try the cake at home, and just in case you have any queries, please write your queries in the comment section. I will be happy to help you all with the queries. Do try this cake at home, guys, and let us know how you liked it. Thanks all for watching the video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.